Oh yeah, might help if I turn the volume up on this thing. My name is James Williams Jr. This is Kung Fu Havoc number 2. So let me explain the nature of this video. This video is called Striking Distance, like the movie starring Bruce Willis and Sarah Jessica Parker. For those young enough to know that, or old enough like me to remember it. Striking Distance is not just a movie, it is a fact of life. And the reason why I have to tell you about Striking Distance is really quite simple. See, I'm a martial artist, and I can tell you offhand, striking distance is the difference between life and death. Okay? It's really quite simple. That Bible roughly should be in striking distance of my foot. But it is not, as you can see. Now it's in striking distance. Striking Distance is not only a movie, but it is a fact of life that if you are in striking distance, it is a very good chance that you are going to get hit. So, the reason why this is called Striking Distance is because I've been watching more of these videos here on YouTube about like real martial arts, fake martial arts, TV martial arts, blah 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 blah. Alright, so we're getting that out of the way. A night or so ago, I had an incident with my 3 nephews. They're young, they have no idea how serious life is, and they have no idea how dangerous someone like me can be. As their uncle, I have to teach them what not to do in life so that they actually can have a life, because I never got the chance to really have a life, and I'll be 46 like the Friday after this Friday. I've had a really bad life, and most of it due to family circumstances. Family circumstances being my siblings having babies without a plan, or them having babies and me being stuck watching them while they flourished in their life and I went the other way of flourish. The words "I got totally fucked" seems to come to mind. That being said, the rest of my life belongs to me. And anyone who gets in striking distance should know that if you are hit, you are going to know it. And I'm trying to explain to them, because I got military training, I got martial arts training, I've mentioned 1,000 times on how bad my Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu sucks. Alright? Doesn't mean that I can't use it, it just means it's not my thing compared to other martial arts. So, there's videos out about all the phonies and shit like that. I'm probably going to be on one of them, because somebody's probably going to say, "Oh, James, you're a phony. You fought in the streets as a kid. Yay. You got no proof of that." Well, here's how this works. In the 70s and 80s, technically, that shit was called child abuse. And if you don't have bruises and bumps on places, no one can prove that it happened. Now, being that I'm a 45-year-old man, about to be 46, I'm so far past that shit that it is gone. But I got a pretty decent fight record for street fights. I ain't never lost. I lost a lot of sparring matches, but when it comes to the real McCoy, I'm good with my shit. That's all you get. But striking distance. Striking distance is a very important factor in a fight. And the reason I say this is because you have to get within striking distance to 1, knock your opponent the fuck out, 2, knock your opponent the fuck out, 3, immobilize, damage, and hurt your opponent so that they don't hurt you. On the flip side of that, everything I just said also works against you when you're in striking distance. So I'm going to keep that shit real. Because when you are in a fight, I don't give a damn if it's in a controlled environment, as in dojos, gyms, and tournaments and shit like that. You're going to get hit. And you need to be prepared for that. The best way to not get hit is to not be in striking distance. However, the only way you can actually hit someone is if you move into striking distance. You see where I'm going with that? So my nephews and them, they kept picking. And I can't really hurt them because they're like 13 and 14. Alright? And I love these little fuckers, but they don't really understand how the world works. I'm trying to teach them that, if I was some stranger on the street who wasn't afraid of their daddy or their mother or the fucking law, they'd be dead. No. Now I have, taught them some grapples and shit like that. And in teaching them, hopefully they'll be able to defend themselves against some jackass on the street. But here's the thing, if you don't take the shit serious, if you do not take the martial arts serious, my video channel and shit ain't for you, and probably 25% of the videos out here on YouTube aren't for you. Now, if you're going to take it as an entertainment value, which I thoroughly need you to do, so that I can get into the entertainment business, that's great. That's awesome. But for real martial arts and for real martial art purposes, the key to winning any battle is you must be in striking distance. I'm going to end this video with that so I can start another video. I'm James Williams. You can just come forever number 2. Remember, you need to be in striking distance. But also, striking distance works for you as well as against you. Be seeing ya.